Good morning. Happy Monday, and we will get started practicing toward Warrior Three. So, Warrior Three is a one legged standing balance pose. So, we will work up to it in a way that is fun and creates strength and balance in your body. So, we will get started in tabletop pose, hands and knees. If you have blocks, go ahead and bring blocks with you or near you so that you just have that with you and available. If you have a blanket or something that you can place underneath your knees, that's also good. Awesome. We'll get started. So in tabletop, your hands can be underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips, getting stable here. So join me as you round your spine into cat pose. And then inhale into cow. So it's like you're rolling your spine forward, creating space between each vertebra. And then as you exhale, you can round your spine, thinking about moving every bit of the spine. And then into cow, rolling your spine forward, feeling the chest shine forward. And then find neutral. And now root down through your left arm and your right leg, and then just hover the right hand and the left knee. Getting a little bit of balance practice there. Keeping your right elbow and your left knee bent, move your right elbow and left knee out to the side. Think of like a dog on the fire hydrant with your left leg and the right arm into like a half goalpost arm. And then straighten your right arm and your left leg. We're just going right into some challenging balance work pretty quickly. And then bend your knee and bend your elbow once again. Lower your right hand and the left knee. Take a big breath out through your nose or mouth. Let's try the other side. Hover your left hand, hover your right knee, just above your shoulder and your hip. Keeping your knee and the elbow bent, just shift them out to the side. This is pretty challenging pretty quickly, but I think you can handle it. I think you're good for the challenge. You're up for the challenge. And then stay here, or you can straighten your left leg or right leg and left arm out to the side. So tough, but you got this. Bend your knee and elbow, and then set them back down to the floor. Going right to it. Now I'm going to walk a little bit forward, just so I clear my wall, and then straighten your left leg back behind you. Let your arms be like columns. They're really steady. And then place your right hand to the lowest part of your back, called the sacrum. And then bend your left leg. Your right hand on the back of your hip is like seeing if you can keep your low back pretty stable here. Then bend your left leg again, and then straighten it, and then bend it one more time, and then straighten it. I said one more time, but I'm going to ask you to do it again. Bend it one more time. Then bring your left knee out to the side, then down towards the floor. And let's do that again. Leg up, out to the side, and then down. Get some good hip mobility to start the day, right? Lower your left knee and your right hand. Straighten your right leg back behind you. Place the back of your left hand to your sacrum, the lowest part of the spine. It's like that triangular bone at the base of the spine. And then bend your right leg. And then straighten it. And as you're bending your leg, you're just feeling like your top hand, the left hand, is so stable. Giving yourself a good challenge today. And then bend your right leg one more time. Hold it there as if you had like a tennis ball behind your knee. And then move your right knee out to the side, then down towards the floor. We'll do that again. If you feel wobbly, You're not alone. You just find that stability right in the center of your body. Lower your right knee, lower your left hand. Press into your hands, lift your knees and hips for downward dog. Take a big breath in through your nose and a deep breath out. And a deep breath in and a deep breath out. So you make your arms and legs like columns, like so steady for you. Then you can bend your knees and straighten your knees. Bend your knees and straighten your knees. And then walk your feet forward towards your hands. When you get to the front of your mat or towards the front of your mat, fold over your legs. Then press through the toe box, the front of your foot and your heel. Press down. Take a little bend to your knees and then reach up to the ceiling. Big breath in, you might look up to your hands, and then hands down to your heart in Anjali Mudra. Let's reach back up. Look up to your hands, the full breath in, and as you exhale, fold over your legs. Step your right foot to the back of your mat, and then lower your right knee to the mat. Lift your arms to the ceiling, feel the fullness of the breath. And as you exhale, lower your hands back down to the mat. Press into downward facing dog, lifting really high through your hips. Big breath out. And take another nice full breath in. And then as you exhale, step your feet to the front of your mat. Fold as you exhale, feeling steadiness towards your feet, feeling the strength in your feet. Rise up. You can look up to your hands again. Then hands to heart as you look forward and exhale. And reach back up and fold over your legs, feeling maybe a little bit more space in the back of your legs. Step your left foot back as you lower your left knee. Keep the toe box rooted. Push down through your toe box and your right heel as you rise up through your torso. And take that full breath in, feeling the back of your ribs lift and lower your hands. Step back into your downward facing dog. You want to walk your feet forward towards your hands again. Exhale to fold. Root down, bend your legs even more, and lift your arms by your ears, keeping your legs bent for chair pose. Stay in chair. Root into the toes, the toe mounds, heels, fold. Step your right foot back. We'll stay here. And now straighten your left leg, the front leg. This is where you could use your blocks or fingertips. Lift your left toes and then bend your back leg. Should be a good stretch for the back of your legs here. Then lower your heel, the toe mounds, and then lift the toe mounds as you bend your back leg. Lower. Blocks to the side. Step back into downward dog. And actually, I want you to lift your left leg up into a three-legged dog. You get to meet Edie today. Hi, Edie. Then bend your left leg, bring your knee into your chest. Step your left foot forward. And rise up to a high lunge this time. Big breath out. Feel the earth rise up to your feet. Hands to heart. Shift your torso over your left leg. Come onto the right tippy toes And just like you did in your balancing tabletop, left hand to the sacrum, lift your right leg. And you can stay right here with your right hand at the heart, or reach your right arm by your ear. And take some easy but strong breaths in and out through your nose. Keep your eyes on a single point for your drishti, for your focus. And then push through your left leg, step your right foot to meet it. Reach both arms up and fold forward. Step your left foot back. And we'll bring your blocks with you. Bend your left leg. Straighten your right leg. You can bring your toes up. And then lower the right toes. Straighten your left leg. And just kind of shift back once again. Coming onto the heel. Lifting your toes. My back leg is totally shaking while I do this. And then lower your right toe locks. Super steady there. Hands to the floor. Step back into downward dog. And then lift that right leg up to the ceiling for a three-legged dog. If you have a wall behind you, you can actually place your foot to the wall, and that's a nice stretch. But if you don't have a wall next to you, no worries. It's still a really good stretch. Make your arms and your left leg like columns, like they're so steady for you, holding you up as the earth rises up to meet your hands and your feet, your foot. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, bring your right knee towards your chest and step your right foot forward. Good. We'll rise up to a high lunge. So your arms are by your ears. You feel really steady in the bottom or in the toe box, like the space below your toes. This is a good warm up. This is a good warming practice. And reach your arms up, then hands to heart as you lean your torso over your right leg. Come onto your left tippy toes. Bring your right hand to the back of your sacrum as you lift your left leg. Woo! So good. And then maybe reach your left arm by your ear. And you can take some easy but strong breaths in and out through your nose. Feeling the back of your ribs lift. And press through your right leg as you set your right foot to the mat beside or underneath your hip. And then reach both arms up. And then hands to heart. Settling in. Feeling the rise of your heartbeat. Maybe some more ease in your body.